Good morning, good day, good evening, good afternoon, and everything else that I didn't say. It is I. Forgot my name. Anyway, it is I. Uh, Freya. Yeah, that's my name. I knew my name. You don't have to remind me. I knew my name. Uh, I know I said the last time, um, that I'd be back in either a few days or a week. But if you were there, if you saw me last time, then I was really sick, and I was actually was planning to come back last week, but I was for some reason as time went on, like I got more sick, and when it came down to it, I kind of just didn't want. I felt like no one wants to hear me sniffling, coughing, or sounding like I have mucus constantly running out of my nose or anything like that. I probably sound that way now. I'm still slightly sick, but not as much as I was. So current symptoms now is just a minor cough. That's about it. But yeah, I've just figured no one wanted to hear that, so I just took the time off to rest up, drink some teas, drink some medicine, just slept a lot, ate some soups, and I gotta say some of my favorite soups, like caldo de res, if you know what that is. Pretty much just a bunch of vegetables and potatoes, and you get some meat. I don't know what type of meat it is. It's some beef, I believe, but it's called it's in Spanish. It's res is the main, and corn. It's one of the best soups that you will ever eat. If you ever have a chance, and if you don't know how to prepare it, like if you look up like a recipe online how to make it, I think there's different ways to make it. But if you look up as a proper recipe to make it, or if you can't find an authentic Mexican restaurant, they will most likely have it. There's a few Mexican restaurants near where I live that actually sell it, and there's a few stores as well, such as I don't know if they have this everywhere, but it's called Vallarta. They sell it there too. Anyway, it's cold, and I figured, Phasmophobia released a new map last week. I was dying, so I didn't stream it, but I did play it, and I'm pretty sure people do not know how to get the ghost in a machine. It's kind of a hidden thing, sort of. So I figured might as well start off and just get that out of the way and show how to get that. Also, I prestiged. I'm prestige 3, so pardon my lack of tier 3 equipment when I actually start playing this seriously. Aside from that, I hope you're all having a good day so far. If not, well, then I hope I can help make it better.
We've arrived. Check the equipment and get set up before
All
investigating.
right.
We've had no reports of violence, but keep an eye out.
I will need a flashlight for this, probably. So, in order to get the. I'll go step by step on this thing, and it's also why I'm playing it on amateur, because unless it's a demon, I most likely will not die. I should have brought safety just in case. But, yeah, well, whatever. It's. Because if it's a demon, it's gonna immediately start hunting. No matter what difficulty it is. And the reason Oh, waste of fucking food. And the only reason I saved, maybe I should have brought safety, is mainly because, oh, the power's on. Well, it's in this room. Hard to tell. But the reason I said I should have brought safety is because in case it's a revenant, there's a. I don't want to fight, be running for my life. So pretty much, yeah. So you come in here, and yeah, you with the UV, you can see how that You can see how that can did the breaker just turn off and turn back on? Interesting. Anyway, so with that, you get this thing that's like a little hint on how to get it, and pretty much it's supposed to hint to the code being 415. How does one open doors? I wow, this ev there we go. Okay, you get this card, and I'm assuming the power is on because the CCTVs are on. Yeah. Okay. Um, there's an ATM that you go to after this. Wow, it's in the kitchen now. I just heard it throw something. So from here, you go into this ATM, and yep, there you go. You get $1 from this. Then into the soda machine. It'll let me. There we go. You get coin, and with coin, you run all the way back. Make sure the power is on. Yep, it's on. And put the coin in. And then this giant skeleton. Let me take this pretzel. Oh, was it hunting? Oh, it wasn't. Ends up spawning out of the ground. Yeah. You can try to ghost hunt with this thing being active, but just know it makes a lot of noise. So if it like starts hunting, or if you're trying to, if you still somehow haven't found where the ghost is, it might be hard to hear. But I'm not here to do that. But anyway, once you do all of that, I'm just gonna get the poltergeist because it was throwing a bunch of stuff. You are free to leave. Can't eat this thing, sadly. But I can tell you right now, I'm eating some Big Cat.
Welcome back.
Ah,
I've
those are your
prepared
rate.
some jobs for
Could I
you.
have guessed? I got no money from that at all. But yeah, you get that the ghost in the machine. I believe you get 3 rewards. The ghost in the machine thing. There's another thing you get. None of the this one money bags. You also get this thing. It's obviously ID card, but I like the look of this thing because purple. But yeah, that's I wow. Okay, I have 0 equipment bought at all. Well, good thing is that the starting equipment I don't technically need to buy, but let's buy a few of these. I don't need that yet. Buy some of these that I do need. Buy some of these. I most likely gonna need these. I don't know how I feel about these, but whatever. Yeah, I need that. Definitely gonna need sanity medications. Camera, sure. I don't know if I'll need a motion sensor, but I'll have some. Make a lighter, I guess. 2,000. So. Hmm. Let's see how I do with this stuff. I don't have supposed to be my tier 2. That I can't have tier. I'll add it over tier 3, so won't let me add it. Also, I still have no use for the sound sensor unless if it's like, hey, you can use the sound sensor to record just audio from the giant update that happened that I probably didn't do anything about. But yeah, we'll go in and do a regular investigation, and we'll see how well I fare. Definitely not an amateur. I'm a professional with tier 2 things. I didn't select the map. That's how you know I'm definitely a professional. Back to Nell's Diner.
We've arrived. Check the equipment and get set up before investigating.
I really hope you don't hear me chewing, but
Whoever was here must have summoned the ghost with
talking
a
with my mouth
cursed
full at the same
object.
time, so I don't think it matters.
Investigate it, but be careful. We don't know what it's capable of.
Actually, no, I don't want this right now. I want this just in case. I am so used to tier 3 things because every time I prestige, I usually always play this one with one of my other friends. And whenever I prestige, he ends up hosting because he has the tier 3 stuff. And then after a while, I'd start hosting again when I start getting tier 3 things. So he can start prestiging again. I guess it's more convenient of anything about having the stuff, but to be honest, I feel like having the lower tier things is more of a challenge. Depending. Because there's still some. Oh, I found the bone. There's still some tier 2 things that are actually, I'd still say, overpowered. The glow stick being one of them. Especially since it doesn't take up an electric slot. So when it comes to like a Raiju, they won't be able to use that. I kind of forget how dark this is. Because I'm used to having the headlamp on. Fun fact, when it comes to this map, I tend to die a lot. And I have no idea why. Oh. I was that could not have been timed more perfectly. Yeah, for some reason I tend to die a lot and I have no idea why. Immediately gets hunted. Oh, so much for that. Oh, at least I know it's in this room, sort of. No idea what that was. I will put this here. I'll leave that there. The thing is, there's an exit door like right there too. I've never played this map solo, by the way, so it's an entirely new thing. The fact I actually thought I was about to die until I turned around to see it was just a shadow ghost. It was insane. Wrong camera. I've also noticed you cannot record with these cameras. I have no idea why. I guess so. You have to bring in more cameras if you need to. I really should have actually just considered buying a second dots projector. I feel like that's definitely needed. I'm doing this test just to see if I could get a Goryo, but I doubt I'm gonna get it. Totally not using this excuse to finish my Kit Kat. I am genuinely waiting to see if a ghost would appear on dots. That's why I just decided to record on the camera. Not because my hand is not on the is away from the mouse and keyboard, but because there are times when I've actually forgotten to record things that are happening while in the camera. Did that door move? No, that's my camera moving. Okay, let's get this here, this here. I don't know where the bone is, so I'll take this too. There's a good chance it's actually not in that room, by the way. I actually noticed that in this map, it might be in other maps as well. There is a possibility that for some reason it could move things through walls. Like it's a ghost, it could go through walls, of course. But like it's yeah, like right now I just heard something in a different room. Where are you? Yeah, nothing there, but Let me get the flashlight, because being in the dark is really dark. So I like the little minor storytelling that they're doing in this. Like, yeah, it seemed like this diner was open, and then something happened. The cops were called, and they're like, "Okay, something happened here. This is not normal." And then we were called. Find out what it was, so we can get the cleaners involved or whatever happens after we're done with our investigations. So if I die, I can at least get some money out of this thing. So yeah, thinking it's in this, it's actually in the kitchen. Yeah, I just heard something get thrown, so probably not in the kitchen, but right here in the fridge. Okay. Yeah, I see my breath. Weird thing to say. Oh, I see my breath in the kitchen. I mean, in the fridge. That's definitely a sign of the ghost. But it's like, you should be able to see your breath in it. I forgot I have this is the downside of playing. Oh my god. The door moved. I feel like I have twins. Because I get my breath here. And yeah, that thing just started. Can you write in the book? But I'm also getting things way out here, which is of large radius underneath this. Because I just heard a light switch. Oh, light switch there. I don't think there is a light switch. Oh yeah, there is. Ah, this light switch. Well, if it wasn't there, I was probably too late to. It's definitely in that area. Oh, we have a monkey spawn. Interesting. I actually didn't know where this spawned. Any particular reason why the monkey's paw is on the cutting board? Are we about to eat that? Take the spirit box right now. Don't worry about the dots and everything. That's it. Where are you? There. I'll just put this. Where are you?
Get away.
Alright. We got some spirit box activity. I don't know if that's good or bad. Okay, now let me get the dots, because there's a chance I'll see this in my face. And get jump scared and scream into the mic and break everyone's ears, as I normally do just by speaking. Ba-da-ba-da-ba. This here. Also, if you haven't played this map yet, or have been like trying to record non-stop, so the ghost can like manipulate this thing, like, you know, kind of like how I just did there, where I'm just walking. Yeah, see, like right there. What I was gonna say is, it will not count for interaction or anything as media evidence or whatever. I have no idea why it doesn't. I feel like it should, but that's just me. Because it's like, oh, look, proof of a ghost right there. It's moving this thing. What's the skeptic gonna say? Well, probably the fans of the fridge are on too fast, and they're moving everything around in there. I just turned on the light. Can't check for dots. I mean, not for dots, for fucking ghost orb in there. Okay, well, take some pills. Let me take this. I should really bring that. Okay, so this is why I would really want the another person here. Technically, I'd also play in VR, but two things or three things. One, I don't have a VR headset. Two, what makes VR useful is you can carry four things instead of three. But at the same time, I hear this game was a lot scarier in VR, so I'd just rather not deal with that. Oh, hello. Okay. mouse issues are persisting. Okay, we got freezing temps. Interesting. Negative 4.6. That's definitely freezing. So, let's see what we got here. So we got evidences of spirit box and freezing temperatures. I did say the twins is possible. EMF 5, UV, ghost writing. So we're not gonna get it on dots. Ghost orbs is possible. The only issue with ghost orbs is the mimic is still a possibility. So getting ghost orbs could either it can narrow it down to an Onryo, or it could just be, well, it's a fucking mimic. So can't really tell. Night vision. This is why I need another camera. I would have it facing this camera. UV is in there. You know what? I'll leave the flashlight here. I probably don't really need it. Take one of these and take one of these. Plus, I can at least be in there for a bit. I should probably also be getting more media evidence, but I'll worry about that a bit whenever I. Actually, I probably won't worry about that. Also, one thing I found weird is that this kitchen is the only super misty room in here for whatever reason. Okay, where's my salt? Is it there? Just step in salt. And, you know, just for good measure, I'll put it up and step in salt again. So, flip a switch. So, it might not be UV. And, you know what, let me move this camera to face this. Actually, just let me look around the camera. I've seen orbs. Let me get the EMF detector. That's something I do not have. I have light. Big lighter for $10. No idea what year this Phasmophobia thing takes place, because I mean, we have like advanced ghost hunting gear, but at the same time, if you look at the prices in this diner, it's like, how? What? Like $1.50 for pie? It's probably reasonable for a slice, but like, I've seen the menu on this thing, and it's like, there's no way. Okay, so like, yeah, like served all hours. Well, I guess this is by itself. It's not like a full. I mean, jeez, $2.50 for a hamburger, and $1 more to make it $3.50 for a cheeseburger. Either the economy is so good, or we're in the early times before inflation decided to kick everyone's ass. Whoa. Okay. Interesting. That thing was at 5. We might. Okay, yep, that said it. We got the twins. Can I record that? Oh, yes, I can. Oh, I recorded it again. Oh my god, we got the twins. I'm not gonna try for a perfect investigation because I don't have everything that I need for this. But perfect investigation is, I technically can do it, but I've never worked with anything lower, or at least when it comes to the sound recorder. So I could have died and I just got a sound recorder for nothing. That's a cute little logo. But you know, I'll do that for the next one. This one, let's just say, yeah, twins for sure. I could have done. Ah. Point is, I got it right. I should have gotten it right. The twins.
Welcome back.
Let's
This
go.
job's ready for you.
No video of a ghost, but it is what it is. So let's discovered the ghost type, so that's fun. I got some EXP and some money for my troubles, I guess. Guess they could also see why it's good to do the thing. Anyway, there's also a I guess I haven't done the farmhouse challenge. There's this thing. It's a permanent challenge. Just get the thing done for 50. I haven't done it yet, but I will probably do it. So let's buy a DOS projector and a camera, so I could have two of those, just so I can feel like I really do need it. Did it burn the crucifixes? Because I feel like I had 10. No, it doesn't matter. Buy more, they're not that expensive. I do not need two parabolic microphones. It seems to be fine enough for me, Nell's Diner. I will say though, I know I said that the UV tier 2 is pretty good. The tier 2 incense is also, I think, my favorite. The tier 3 incense, I've tried it, I've used it, and I think it's my fault or the game's fault,
Alright, we're
but
here. Take a look at the
it
equipment.
does not
Prepare
work
accordingly
on
before
open
starting
maps
the investigation.
or big maps.
No report this time. Be careful. You're going in blind.
And what I mean is, you could use it and it stops it from moving. Like, yeah, that's good and everything, but if you're like on Camp Woodwind, or in, I guess the Sunny Meadows, maybe, um, the ghost will still follow you. No matter what it is that you try, it will still follow you. I guess what you actually need to do is break eye contact, or like break line of sight. But yeah, it doesn't work on those maps. And yeah, it blinds it, but somehow it would still know like where you are. It's weird. So I kind of just opt for, staying with the tier 2 um incense, because it's still, the ghost still moves after you smudge it, and there's a chance that it can move away from you while it's lost, which is a good thing. I think it just slows it down actually, which I think is good. And while it's slowed down, it could also slowly move away from you. So there's that. I will say though, like, getting the ghost to spawn here, that cactus honestly scared me. I thought there was someone standing outside, and oh, there's the bone. But yeah, getting the ghost to spawn in the bathrooms is kind of annoying because they're right next to each other. Firstly, that would make sense. The diner, they're supposed to be, that's where all the plumbing would be. But aside from that, it kind of is like there's a lot of doors in there, and sometimes it's like going through the the wall, and so you're like, oh, it moved rooms. Like, no, it's just turned on the sink to somewhere else. Oh, I should say as well, the code for the Easter egg in this, the ghost in the machine, it doesn't change. So it'll, no matter what it is, what playthrough it is, it will always be 415. So you don't need to worry about like my tutorial being out of date or anything, because it will always be 415. Unless the devs are deciding like, oh, we shouldn't do that. We should have people work for it for themselves. That is not down all the way, which is funny. Oh, it's weird. Hmm. Sorry, I went quiet. I felt my chair move, so I thought there was like a small earthquake happening. So that's why I kind of stopped moving. But yeah, I heard a door move somewhere, and I assumed it was one of these because yeah, they get touched, but at the same time, I don't think a ghost could actually open them because well, they don't stay open. That's the thing. See, they don't stay open. Technically, these things are doors too, so I'm not sure where I heard the door move. Never turned on the power. Power being on is either a good thing or a bad thing because if it's a djinn, it's gonna be draining my sanity. Definitely. Now, is it in the kitchen or is it on the bar of the diner? Or is it behind the bar? The worst part about having a child as a ghost is I can't see it sometimes. But I got some of that at least. No idea exactly where it is, so I'll set up here. I forgot what I was saying earlier. Because there actually was an earthquake, and here I am just screaming away about it, not even giving a care in the world. Fucking earthquake happening. My entire house is gonna start falling on top of me. So I'm gonna just be playing Phasmophobia. I'm gonna put myself in this game because I'm gonna be a fucking ghost next. The next map, apartment complex. Oi, that thing about apartment complex is gonna be bigger than the fucking asylum. I'm pretty sure it's with so many more rooms. Don't do it'll be like a nice touch, I guess, but I hope it never happens. Let me get this, and I'll get this as well. I was kind of wondering if they'd ever do an office building though. I feel like that'll be kind of interesting. So 14.9 here, which I believe would also account for this. 14.9, which will probably also be from behind the bar, if I'm not mistaken. 15.6. It's hotter back here. So let me see in the kitchen. Yeah, just with the microwave turned on. So 6.0 in here. Actually, so did I do that? Where's the microwave? We got EMF2, so it is in there. Get that as well. Once again, because I feel like there would be fingerprints on there. Camera. Oh. So much for mist form, but okay, have that there. Get the other camera and the other dots really quickly. Still no evidences though. Funny enough, even though I have evidence of a ghost, actual video proof. But oh wow, I forgot the dots. The I put it in a very bad spot. Or did I? Well, I'm not seeing anything pass by, so I will say yes I did. I should be okay. So Onward and onward I go. I'll be instantly recording in case I get another mist form. I'll have this one aiming this way. Put a dots right there, I guess. And I'll move this one down here. Get EMF3 for a bit. What's the temperature in here? Because I'm seeing my breath a lot more. 0.5, so it's still not exactly easy. Slam the door in my own face. It's not a Freya plays through if it's not a door being slammed in my own damn face. Let me see how the dots look like on camera. I'm just going in and not even bothering to get any fucking what's going on in there. Alright. Oh, object thrown. Oh, look at that. Okay, so I guess the dots are in a better area, but I feel like it's way too in the center. It should be a little bit more towards in the middle. Oh, this is why I kind of wish we could have 4 dots projectors instead of 2. Well, I guess that's why the tier 3 ones are a lot better. You'd be able to get everything with just 2. Hard to since it's a child, it's gonna be hard to get ghosts on camera with the dots projector. What do I not have? I don't have the spirit box or the. I'll wait to turn that on until I'm actually inside the room. Why do I partly feel like they reduce the stamina that people have? I feel like I run out of like breathing room faster. Oops, I did not mean to do that. Well, right side is it will not hunt for like a minute. 180 seconds, I forgot how much it is. Where are you? Get one of these dots. Actually, I can put these on the wall, can't I? Oh, that's probably too far away. Probably okay. Where are you?
Far.
Oh, it's far away. We got spirit box. Whoa. Okay, that actually made me jump. Well, it wasn't lying. It was far. It wasn't in the room. But, so we got spirit box. I am thinking spirit, because it kind of went docile when I smudged. And the thing about spirits is, you smudge, it, takes a while for it to start hunting again. So, get that back. I'll get one of these, and I'll get the sound recorder. So just let me get this. What are my side objectives? Average sanity, escape during a hunt, and prevent loose face. Okay. Let me get this. Have this on. Cute little ghost. Not sponsored by McDonald's. I kind of just. Oh. It doesn't work like that, mate. That's not what I wanted. I wanted this. Where are you?
In a way.
Where are you?
Taken away.
It's at least what I wanted to be able to get with that. Okay, Let me get salt. What's that noise? Oh, let me get the camera. Photo camera. I need to get a picture of the bone. Something I didn't do at all. Wish I could have the gun of the cop that's on. Okay, I gotta kill someone that's dead. I'll need you, and I'll. What the hell else is in my? Oh, I didn't put the crucifix in there. Oh, the one thing that's supposed to help me stay alive by stopping the hunt. That's the one thing that I'm neglecting to even bring in. Yeah, I'll be fine. You know, it's just a ghost. What's it gonna do? Kill me? Have it right there. Wasn't written in the book. Get a picture of that hand. Wow, it is really dark. Not that bathroom. I believe it was the men's bathroom. Oh yeah. Getting a picture. Actually, I don't know. When it comes to perfect investigations, the media evidence, it can be a bit difficult. I don't know if this counts. That's probably just interaction, if I'm being honest. Yeah, I actually ordered that. It would have been. Wait, let me go get the salt. That's one thing I need to do. I don't have the crucifix inventory this time, so that's good, I guess. Actually, look, is Agorio still part of? I have a spirit box? No, it's not, so it doesn't matter. Take you and take you. Go. This crucifix burning my hand, probably. Side of it. Oh, what do we have? MF3. Okay. A lot of thrown objects. Wait, let me in. UV might not be one of them, but I'm not gonna rule it out just yet. Although I've already tested UV multiple times already, so I feel like I honestly can rule it out already. Check doors with it. I didn't see any footsteps on the salt this time around. It's not active anymore. It's not writing in the book at all. Put this down, I'm just gonna walk in the salt. That. Whoa. -9. Oh, got that at least. So, freezing temperatures. It could still be. Actually, it might not be. Could rule out the UV, and I'm not seeing orbs. What did that one at least? So, dots is not one of them. It really wants to hunt. Let me get another thing. I need a flashlight. So with that, I might also rule out UV. So I might rule out ghost orbs and UV. So we need EMF 5 or ghost riding. I really feel if it was on UV, I would have gotten UV by now. Take one of these. I need the flashlight. Let me get this. I also kind of noticed the. I should probably save this. It's not infinite like the tier 3 ones. Sometimes the ghost can hunt when no one is in the room, or I mean in the building at all, which I've honestly found weird. Get a picture of crucifix if that still counts. Yep, crucifix. Oh, that door's open. I don't think I left it open. I don't think I checked for hiding spots. I probably did, but I just don't. Wait. I thought I saw more back there. Never mind. I'm seeing one over here. It can't be. It should still be in this room because this is where I'm the only place I'm seeing my breath. Before anyone says that breath doesn't count as the room anymore, I mean, the only time it doesn't is when it's snowing. If it's snowing, you will always see your breath, but if you have the power on, it turns on the heater, and you can't use your breath again. You can't use your breath for freezing temps anymore, is the thing. But yeah, it could be the twins again. If being honest, it could very well be the twins. Could also very possibly be the Moroi, but I'm not getting anything. I think the best thing I could do is just walk around with it. I'm thinking twins. If it was a Moroi, it'd actually be moving a lot faster. It won't be ghost riding because my sanity is really low, I'm pretty sure. Mistake, little bastard. And the whole ass loaf of bread. What the hell? Granted, all this food is probably dated and stuff. It's been kept at bad temperatures, but still. Another thing I could think about doing what is that? EMF 5. It is with twins again. Ooh, light. Let me have all photo not all. I have all. Let me get some more sanity back up. I would need one more video and two more pictures as well as average sanity, but average sanity I could deal with just fine. Okay. Have this this eating it because where else to hide other than the freezer? Up there. Now for perfect investigation. Aha. I just need one more video. And that should be everything for video. Yeah, that's everything for video. And I just need two pictures. But I have no idea what to take pictures of. I could try to find the first object, but I don't. Well, every actually has the first object. I have the bone, thankfully enough. Yes, I know the Ouija board spawns in here. The summoning circle is also spawns in one of the bathrooms. I think it spawns in this bathroom, the summoning circle. So it's not in here. So the only thing that's left would be tarot cards and the voodoo doll. The voodoo doll. Oh, the voodoo doll's right there. Okay, so yeah, that's where the voodoo doll spawns. Now I just need one more picture. I don't know what I can take a picture of. I guess if the crucifix burns again, maybe? No, it'll still be burned crucifix. There's no UV, so I won't be able to get UV as a picture either. I'll turn on all the lights. What the hell? I guess I could wait for a ghost event to happen. For it to like start singing and then I rush the camera down its face and then take a picture of it. Someone was eating the pie of the day. They left their fucking iPhone. What timeline are we in? These fucking diners that are dying. Like a TV remote or something. So this light is somewhere else. Well, it has to be over here actually, since the EMF, yeah, the EMF thing went off. That happened. One more image, one more picture. That's all I need. just need the picture. Yes, I just need the picture because I guess I actually escaped it. Just need a picture. Can you show yourself? Can I take a picture of you? Unless you don't think saying these things actually matters. You I can take a picture of it hunting. The issue is if it's the fast version of the twins. Ah, it did show itself for a second. Let's see. But as I was saying, if it hunts, I could take a picture of that. Also do the water. Okay, it's a slow one. Actually, no, it's a fast one. Bitches. Aha! There we go. Get me out, get me out. Let's go. I couldn't tell if it was slow or fast because it started slow, but then when I started getting away from it, it sped up. There's no, I don't know, Diogen does that. Well, whatever. That should hopefully be a perfect investigation. I got spirit box. I can tell because the spirit box response here. Freezing temps. So I saw -9. Because if it's not freezing temps, there's actually only one thing it can be. Actually, Ghost Rider and thoughts as well. Well, it's not a wraith because it's stepped in salt, and yeah, so it has to be the twins. Let's get out the perfect investigation. Unless it ends up somehow still being a fucking mimic. By damn. Okay, good. I got the twins twice, not counting the first time, which was a Yuri. Interesting, I guess. And that should be enough to level me up if I know how to math. Motion sensor and head. Okay. Question is, can I afford them? No, I can't. I cannot afford the headgear. I need 10,000 for that. Motion sensor I can, but I feel like the headgear I need more because it reduces a slot and I have a flashlight. Even though it's weaker, it's still a flashlight that I have. Well, that's pretty much all that I've planned to do for tonight. Nell's Diner has been released, and honestly, I actually enjoy it. I like how they made it. I like how it came out. I know there is a Christmas event that's gonna come out. I don't know exactly when, but I'm assuming it's gonna be Krampus again, because I mean the last Halloween event was the Blood Moon again, which it's cool, I guess. They now called it Crimson Eye. I didn't really farm it that much, as you could tell. It's still that. Same with the Easter one. But I kind of feel like I missed out on a bunch of older events, especially when I look at the Halloween 2023 that I actually did stream, and I showed how to do that. But I think with the Christmas event, their Tanglewood Drive is gonna be updated. I At least I think it's gonna be anyway. I'm not too sure. But I'll leave it there for now. I am back. I am still slightly sick, but not as bad as I was 2 weeks ago. And we'll see you all soon, I guess. Depending on how I feel in a few days, I will probably be back in a few days. If I'm not like 100%, then I'll be back next week most likely. So thank you for joining me on this adventure of Nell's Diner. Open 24 hours. It has been a very, very fun just eating journey to go to. I did notice when they updated this, my basketball score got reset. I was so close to trying to get this to 666 because what else is an edgy person gonna do? Now I gotta work all this way back up, and it takes so much time because my aim is always off and it's really bad, as can tell, evident by me not being able to put it in once at all. Jeez, I counted for two. But yeah, thank you for joining me on this adventure. And now you see me be bad at basketball. Better defense than I am at shooting. That's any reconciliation. I hope I help make your day at least a little bit better. And as I said before, I'm not technically always a horror streamer, but every now and then I do bring in like a different genre of a game. So I might bring back another one because I did not finish a certain comedy stickman game. And there's another one that I also would really like to play through as well that I bought but haven't played yet, but will play through soon. So keep an eye out for that as well when I get into it. There's a few other games that I definitely really want to get into as well. And so not always horror, but it's still fun. But yeah, thank you so much for joining me on my trip down diners and cursing America for its inflation because we cannot have $3 cheeseburgers anymore. Because now the cheapest one has got to be like $5 or something. Actually, it would depend where you go. I'm going by McDonald's prices, where we cannot get a McDouble for $1 like we used to back then. Sadly. But yeah. So I guess the real fear is not that there's a ghost that's in your room staring at you right now, watching as you're watching me be an idiot and Bill. The real horror is the economy. Sleep in fear tonight, knowing that everything that you have loved right now will only increase in price. Arizona's, if you know that drink, will probably still always be $1 or 50 cents for one, depending where you go. But everything else, 7-Eleven double gulps, Carl's Jr., McDonald's, Denny's, Taco Bell, um, insert other things here that people love to go to. Little Caesars. Prices will continue to rise, and that's where you sleep in fear. Gas prices. Oh yeah. Oh, I hit myself in the face with the basketball. Gas prices. Yeah. No, they're not gonna stay. They're $4.29 is the cheapest one that I've seen where I'm at. So they're not gonna stay as low as to wherever it is you're at. That's the biggest fear. Being financially conscious about what it is that you're gonna be doing. Have wonderful nightmares, and I'll see you all next time. I hope I help make your day at least a little bit better. And sleep in fear tonight. All the safe havens are gone.